Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Mixed Media Mayhem. I am going to be playing with a collection. That's my goal. I started it this month, December, and going forward, going just to be using up my stash and try my very best not to bring any more paper in until I, as my friend Shannon Aller, She's Crafty, says, cull the herd, right? I have so much that sits under my desk. I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably have 15 12 by 12 cube bins full of collections, some never even used. So that's the goal. We're not bringing things in unless it comes in on a design team. So this week for Mixed Media Mayhem, it is a scrap lift of the lovely Jody Compton, who is Floppy Eared Farm. And as you can see this right here, lots of mixed media going on. So I've got all kinds of fun mixed media stuff. But I just noticed that she's got some titles going on there, and I'm going to use this moment to try to... Yeah, that wasn't a lazy day. What does this say? Birthday shenanigans. So very fun. Good stuff right here. I think that is trending more on the green. Okay. Let's see. Absolutely delicious. Family fun. Let's do that one. I am a member of the Colorcast Designs subscription box. And it's time that I start using some of these things. That is my Flare collection right there. I am trying to beef that up. One thing. Since this is a graduation, I do have some graduation stuff that I need to use because I do not have very many layouts, and that's it. This is the last graduate until she graduates college, and I don't want to hold on to this for 4 more years. Alright, so this is my husband, his dad, and my husband's daughter at her graduation. So we have got that stuff to use. The mixed media that I am pulling out to get that very fun background is going to be Distress Spritz and Peacock Feathers. Words are hard. Delusions ink spray in Vibrant Turquoise, and then Distress Spray Stain and Speckled Egg. Got some British Monroe Raven Black Detail ink. This Heidi Swap stamp set that I'm going to use to stamp a couple things on there, because there's some stamping. And then this You're the Man collection. I know wouldn't be your first choice, but somehow I ended up with some stuff going on here. Okay. I actually think I have a school collection somewhere as well. Let's cut up some of those things. And may pull in that as needed. Okay, we're gonna do the mixed media on this paper. And then I know she's got some flowers, but I'm gonna do some other things, I think. Maybe I'll throw some flowers in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and use both sides of this. I'm gonna fussy cut this up, and then we'll see what we have going on. I'm trying a new arrangement on my desk, so it is a bit much. Actually, I know that's not matted, but I'm going to go ahead and do a border around the page. Fun fact, it's a really good way to use up some of your stash. So we're going to go 11 1/4 by 11 1/4. And we're going to use that navy. Paper that I seen somewhere. Or was there not a navy paper? Did I imagine this in my head? Apparently I did. Yeah, alright, so we're going to cut this to 12. And then I'm going to gut it. So I just use my glass mat from Glassboard Studios just to cut. I don't have to get anything else out. Yes, you can cut the mat, but I am using the mat. So I'm okay with that, right? The whole point is to use your stuff, and it's not going to get crazy. So I'm going to hear this down because there is going to be mixed media on this, and it is not, I mean, it's standard or pattern paper, so it's not uber super thick like some of them. And my husband gave Maggie a bath, and I am covered in dog hair. Don't ask me how that happens, because oops. Well, that's fun. Maybe I'll see what I just did. It'll be okay. We eyeball that. And now that I have properly glued this down to my board, probably shouldn't have done that. That's okay. So I always seal it washing anyway. That's why I wasn't going to try to sit there and rub that all off. This is how I use up my washi stash. All right, so I am going to add a layer of washi here because I did rip that paper. So just to give it some stability. So much. got to figure out how to upload the upcoming Mixed Media Mayhems. I'm almost done with that. All right. So we've got that. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, that is I keep anything that's a Ziploc, you guys, because I use it to store other things, and so we're just going to go ahead and drop some of this excess tape in here. See? That way I have a little bit more organization going on. Okay. That was almost going to be perfect. I know, I'm taking forever. I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared. I can hear you guys complaining now. Just joking. Not really, though. Alright, so this, never been used. Anybody have any good bingeable TV shows? I am home for 5 more weeks post-surgery. I had surgery. I am fine. But what little stomach muscles I had, they cut through. So all I can do is sit and pick up a pound. So we're mixing this up like this. You never want to shake. Like, okay, so this one has no mica. You don't want to shake those bottles like this. This one is okay because there is no mica in it. This one would be fine to shake too. It's the ones that you can see the stuff settling in the bottom. That will force its way through that little tubey tube. And then it will be bad. All right. So we are just going to go for it. We're going to make one big mess. And because I have not gessoed it, it will absorb fairly nicely into the paper. Okay, she kind of looks like she covers most everything, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and move that. Go ahead and wipe that. So that is our base layer. Then we'll get some concentrated dabs going on. So I've been on design teams with Jody. She is such a sweetheart. Ooh. So if you are not a member of her channel, please head over there and subscribe, along with all the other ladies that play along with Mixed Media Mayhem. I know there is Scrappy Kathy, MK, Some Assemblage Required, Janet, Galaxy Girls, I believe Sandy, State Goddess. I have not been playing along lately, but that is all going to change. So I'm going to go ahead and daub up some of these. This is going to get very, very wet and flimsy, as you can tell. Totally fine. So we're going to move to the next one. That first one was the Distress Stain. Now we're going to go to more of a teal. Well, apparently Why is that not spraying? Okay. This is why you have to use your products. Let me give it a little bit of a shake. So down here is going to be less. It's going to look different now, right? Because it's not spraying. And I'm uber super scared to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. There we go. I need some of the concentrate, so I am pushing it and doing my very, very best to not dump it all over the place. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm tipping it a little to the side because this is very low. My goal is also to start using up all of these mixed media things. I don't need all of them. I used to think that I did, but I don't. Oh, see, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. So same thing. The other good thing about this glass board at Mixed Media Mat is I will take my little wet wipes and clean the desk right up. Then we're going to mix this up again. So this one is going to have the shimmer in it, right? So. I am not putting a lot on here, just one spray. So now this is Tim Holt's new product, right? So in theory, you could do, and it looks like splatters, you just squirt all over, right? And we're going to have some shimmer on top of that. And people have asked me, yes, I do have Shimmer's products. I just don't reach for them. I don't know why. All right, so that is done. I'm going to put this up here. We're going to set that to the side. Boop, boop. And then I'm just going to clean my desk. So while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these other pieces, but we will not do anything until we get back after it's drying to put everything together. But that is the mixed media portion so far, so stay tuned. Alright, so I did get all that stuff fussy cut out and some of it stuck down. I used 1 star and 1 star and 2 of these because I do have a few more graduation pictures. So I'm going to stick those in there just so I don't forget them. They are doodle bugs. And stick those in there. I'm going to use one of those, stick the other one in there. Alright. What do we want to put? So I've got the lightning bolt, the aim high. We've got our title on. I went ahead and fussy cut this out as well. We've got the congrats. I think we'll go with more stars around. I'm just going to pull them all, stick them on my hand, and then we're going to get the glue gun. Uh-oh. That may have dried up. Alright. Hopefully it would just pop that. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Just gonna float these around. So I went with the stars over the florals. I know it says love this guy, but that's her dad and her grandpa. It works somehow in my mind. But yes, because I've got all this mixed media, I am just adding additional adhesive. I hit the bullseye with you. Hello. I love you a what? Sorry. Don't really, because I've got a lot of the mixed media on there. Let's do a legendary, hardworking. We're going to go with the guys. So let's get legendary. We need to get a little bit of this yellow up here. I did take it on some of them. Let's just go ahead and pop the guys right here. And now you gotta remember how much mixed media I had down, right? So hard working up here, but only a little bit of it showing, which is kind of the point. All right. So these were on sale. At Sheila's Color. They were $1 a piece. They were really good. So they're little enamel pieces. I am just adding extra adhesive to these as well. I'm going to put them both on there. Then we've got the diploma. And then we're going to use those little bits and bobs and splatter those around. Alright, let's put one there, one there. So these are just like little enamel shapes. Okay. Put one of those guys there. I totally lost where I put that other dot. All right. We got two left. So one there. And let's bring one right there. And that is going to be it for today's layout. So don't forget to check out everyone else that's playing along. Also, you guys, this is something that I called buying with intent. My intention was when I purchased this that I was going to use it all up for graduation photos that I knew I already had. I think that was what a lot of my purchases were. And now that I think about it, because I did buying with intent on those as well. I can't remember if I got one or two, so I bought two. So we know we'll have one more layout. And I'm so glad I said that to you guys, otherwise I would have totally forgot. But it was buying with intent, so then I would intentionally use these items right away. This one I bought at Creative Pals. Where did I buy this one at? Creative Pals. That is a brick and mortar scrapbooking store in Madison, Wisconsin. Alright, so let's get this. I am going to add extra adhesive. I did that to all of it. We want it to go there. Do we think it would look? I think it'll look better up here. Get that on there, and then we've got 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. And that is used up as well. So it's good to know that my buying with intent worked. I bought it with an intentional purpose to use it right away. This was bought at the end of October. I know it's December, but I wasn't scrapbooking these yet, these photos. So I am trying to clean everything out. I just ordered 800 new photos, you guys, of my work party to Grant's Farm, which here in St. Louis is owned by Anheuser-Busch, and it's Ulysses S. Grant's like cottage home, and it's just a big petting zoo. I got to feed the goats. That for my work party. Then we went to North Dakota for a trip, me and my husband, and then what happened? Then it was She Loves Color. We went to New Orleans. So a lot of things. So it was like 800 photos. So this is really all that I have left to scrapbook from everything else that wasn't printed, other than some dogs in Vegas, right? So my goal is to get this done before those pictures come in, so that I have lots and lots of those empty bins. And I just write on there, you guys, what I've got in there. So super excited. But yeah, most of my bins are empty. But anyway, that was me rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Don't forget to check everyone else out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you for another Mixed Media Mayhem next Friday. Bye.